Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Time to Shine. I wanted to talk a little bit about today is what is real. You always hear the people be real, be real. Oh, these people need to get real on social media and these people need to do this. What does that really mean? Because to be really honest, this is real life to some people. Just because it's not real life to you doesn't mean it's not real to them. So who's right? And so today, as we look at this, I just want you guys to understand that when you tell people keep it real, be real, you got to understand that it might be to them. And we need to stop criticizing or stop trying to show off that, look how real I am. Like you see on social media all the time, that woman that wears no makeup and then makeup. Well, that's real. Sometimes I look like $1,000,000. Other times I look like a train wreck. There's days I probably shouldn't walk out the door looking the way I do, and other times I look fabulous and I like to show it off. That is being real. Just because you get a good angle with the camera and your butt looks good in the exercise videos, and then you could take another one where your butt looks like a cellulite mess, doesn't mean they're not being real. The fact is, they want to look and feel their best. Is there anything wrong with that? Like, is there anything that you should be able to accomplish just because it looks good? No, I get it. You don't want 600 filters in a photo that's unrecognizable as who you are. If I did 900 photos and you didn't even know it was Sarah, then I get it. But just because I have my makeup on today, like today, I'm going to work, I got to get my stuff done, I got to do a couple lives, so I'm going to look my best. There's not being real. Yes, I look like a train wreck when I get up in the morning. My hair that's kind of wavy is kind of in 50 different directions, and there's days I just pull it back because I don't want to do anything with it. Do I have to show you that side every time just so you think I'm real or keeping it legit or whatever? I'm not sorry, I'm not like cool like that. I'm not even gonna try. But what I'm trying to say is that we need to quit criticizing people and we need to quit trying to have to show our other side to keep it real. People, they are being real. Just because they want to put their best foot forward, their best look forward, their best conversation, their best outfit, their best child's photo, their best vacation photos, doesn't mean they're not keeping it real. It just means they're wanting to show the best sides of you. You have to know as a human being that there is another side to them. And we all know that. How many times have we looked at a magazine photo and been like, oh, that's photoshopped? Okay. So we know that the girl doesn't look like that. So we know that it's not realistic to want to look like the girl in the photo. We need to stop taking social media and magazines and news and all of that stuff as word. We know the truth. We know that people don't always look like that. We know that things are photoshopped. We know that photo editors and filters are a real thing, but that doesn't mean the person's not real. And it doesn't mean that they don't want to just look their best. Maybe they're feeling like crap that day and the filter made them feel good. Who cares? What is it hurting you that they put a filter on or that they made their butt look good or that they did this? It's not ruining your self-image. It's not hurting you. If you don't want to act like that and dress like that, then don't. There's plenty of women on magazine covers and stuff that I think are absolutely beautiful. But I'm fully aware my butt's never going to look like that. My boobs are never going to look like that. My hair is never going to look like that. I don't care. They look beautiful. They look fabulous. And I'm sure they feel fantastic when they look at those photos. And even if they don't, they are self-aware, and either whether they're working on it or they need people in their life to help them point it out, or whether they need help. That's okay. That's being real, quote unquote. It's okay to want to dress up. It's okay to want to look perfect. It's okay to do that because let's be real. We all know that what we look like when we get out of bed. We all know what we look like when we're sick. We all know when we have a little too much cellulite. We all know when our muscles aren't like they used to be. We all know when we're a little heavier than we want to be. We all know when our jeans don't fit. Just because I don't put on there that I feel like a fat ass some days doesn't mean I don't. It's just truth. I'm still being real. I still feel very beautiful some days. And other days I want to lose all the weight and feel like $1,000,000. And other days I do feel like $1,000,000. So I think we need to stop with the keep it real syndrome of everybody has to show the real side to them. They are being real. Whether they're showing you the cellulite on their legs and their thighs, or they're showing you this gorgeous dress that is all dolled up and everything, those are both them. Those are both the best sides of them that they want to be. If you want to dress every day with no makeup and your hair flat and you feel beautiful, awesome. There should be nobody telling you what to do. If you want to wear a hair full of gel and makeup and everything every day and rock it that way, then go for it. That's all real. I love being in the industry that I am in makeup and skincare and positive messages. I see all types. There's people like me in their 40s that just kind of like to wear makeup. I go days without wearing makeup and I sell it. I don't have no shame in my game. I sometimes love the fact that skincare is amazing and makes my skin look good because I don't always want to wear makeup. And then I have people on my team, they wouldn't set out that house without makeup, and they're gorgeous and they're always put together and they're always absolutely amazing. And I love seeing their videos. I'm not ashamed of them. I don't feel bad about myself. I don't do anything like that. I just know that they're living their best life. It's not a comparison. Maybe that's what we should all try to remember. It's not a comparison. They're literally just trying to show their best side. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the being real. There's nothing wrong with showing your best side. There's nothing wrong with showing your worst side. We need to quit criticizing each other for putting up the good photos, for putting up the great family photos and not the folly ones that look terrible and nobody wants to see. It's not about, sucking in your stomach so that you look pretty. Maybe it just makes them feel better. So before we criticize, before we jump to conclusions, before we tell people to keep it real and that you're tired of the social media dressing it up and everything, think back to the 50s and 60s. There wasn't a superstar alive that didn't walk out of that house looking like 110%. And it wasn't because of that. It's because that's the image they wanted to maintain. They wanted to maintain a superstar image. And in our reality now, most people want to maintain a real image or that they're not so perfect. And that's okay. But what we need to quit doing is criticizing each other for what we choose to do. We want a world that's dependent and independent and that coincides with how we feel and think and want to be a free thinker. You got to get it together, guys. We are allowed to be individuals. We are allowed to like the same things and dislike the same things. We are allowed to feel like perfection is what we want or allowed to dress like slums. We're allowed. Stop criticizing somebody because they don't look or act or dress like you. Let them be them. If they're happy and healthy, great. If they need some help, God, instead of criticizing them, reach out and help them. Talk to them, be their mentor, do something for them. And you'll learn that goes a whole lot further than criticizing or telling them to keep it real or do that kind of stuff. Enjoy the differences in each other. I love to see the 20-somethings that are on my team that do all these live makeup videos and do that kind of stuff. It is amazing to watch them. They are so cool. Does that mean that's what I've got to do? No. And do I still look great at 40 in my makeup? Absolutely. I am not comparing myself to them. They're fantastic in their own right. So am I. And it's okay to admit that. It's okay to let them be flawless. It's okay to let them be skincare free or makeup free, sorry. It's okay. Just let people be themselves and encourage that. Not tell them to keep it real. Anyway, I hope you liked my little story today. I hope you take it into consideration and go spread some positive vibes and go let your light shine bright and stop worrying about what everybody else thinks. You need to keep real. Enjoy your wonderful day, guys. Talk to you soon.